Hi, this is Winnie Anderson. I'm here with Georgianne Muchnock, the president of Opticom Consulting Firm. And we've been talking about telecommunications, communications in general, and how confusing it is and all the little pieces of the puzzle. So, Georgianne, we were just talking about the ever-increasing costs and the pieces of the telecom puzzle. So let's say I get a bill and in my organization and I open it and all of a sudden, holy cow, you know, it's always high, but all of a sudden it just seems to have spiked. What the heck? What's this about? Is this my new reality that the bill's just going to constantly jump up like this, or how do I know that something's wrong?
Right. Well, I mean, it could be a number of things. You know, if you're talking, and depending on what type of service you're talking about. If you're talking about your mobile network, it could be you've gone over, you know, your usage. You've exceeded your plans. I had one incident where I had a client who was on a data plan for months, no problems. All of a sudden, they get their bill, and the bill had tripled. And it was because they were trying to download or trying to update some software, and it got stuck in a loop, and it ran all night long. Unfortunately, you know, it's a little hard to fight that kind of cost because it's usage-based. You've used it. But it could be that. It could be downloading, you know. A lot of times we get on the web, or you know, we'll surf the web, or maybe we're looking for the weather or things like that on our cell phones, and all of a sudden you've got a download feature on your phone that maybe it said it was a free download, but you're getting a monthly charge for it because you used it for the 30 free days, and then all of a sudden, so a lot of times you don't even know that it's on there. So you need to look for things like that. If you're talking about your phone services in the office, what we call the landline services, it could be third-party billing. You could have gotten slammed. The FCC has basically opened up the world with deregulation. So if you file a petition, you know, you can operate in the telecommunications industry. And all of a sudden you could have, you know, gotten voicemail on there that you didn't authorize. Somebody was surfing the web, needed to put in the main phone number in order to order a service that you legitimately wanted. Next thing you know, on your phone bill, you're getting charged for voicemail services that you didn't want, or advertising services that you didn't want. So there's a third-party billing aspect. Could also be that your contract came to the end of the term, and all of a sudden, you know, the billing system, you know, at the telecommunications world, they're going to jump on that right away. Why should they, you know, give you the benefit of discounts that you're no longer in contract for? So all of a sudden you're facing tariff rates. So it could be a number of those things.
Okay, and so how does somebody get to the bottom of why is this bill all of a sudden so high?
Well, you could call the phone company and discuss it with them, but you have to do your own digging first. You really need to, because they're gonna try to research it, or you know, they're gonna tell you, oh, well, you use those services, there's nothing we can do. We've heard that a lot. So you need to really dig through the bill, try to figure it out. Where, you know, where do you see it? If it's obvious, it's going to be obvious, and you're going to be able to see it and then take care of it. If you're looking at your landline bill and you're seeing voicemail on there that you know, you've got a phone system, you've got voicemail through your phone system, I don't need it provided to me by, you know, the service provider. So do your research first and then call the phone company. The sooner you call, the better. Most phone companies will tell you they can only reimburse you for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. But the more paperwork that you have, the more backup that you have, that you didn't order the services, then the better chances are that you will get it credited and get it reversed off your bill. But really do your research first. That's if if it's pretty clear on the bill as to why it increased.
Okay, all right, great advice, thanks. Again, this has been Winnie Anderson with Georgianne Muchnock, the president of Opticom Consulting, and we've been talking about the confusing world of telecommunications and cost management and equipment management. If you'd like to learn more and get more information that demystifies telecommunications for you, then you want to go to telecomdemystified.com and be sure you get the video series that Opticom has for you there. Thanks a lot.